Are you scared of what comes after death? Here's why you shouldn't be. Ever wondered what happens after we die? Well, after crossing over, souls undergo a life review and a healing process before having the option to either enjoy their afterlife or take on a job. Some become coordinators, guiding newly arrived souls, while others become healer helpers, aiding in a healing space. When ready to reunite with their higher self, souls embark on another journey, undergoing a life review to plan future lessons. Some even become part of classrooms, serving as coordinators or teachers. These insights, gained through channeling departed loved ones, offer a fascinating glimpse into the journey of the soul beyond life. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I'm Matt, a psychic medium, bringing a grounded perspective to the spiritual realm. Thanks for tuning in. So here are some of the jobs you can have as a soul once you are on the other side. All that information are things that have channels and things that I have seen when I'm in sessions with clients. Once you cross over and you get to the other side, the first thing that happens is you will get a life review regarding the life that you just left. And then, also after that, you will get a healing to try to remove earth frequencies from your soul and help you move on. After you have done that, you have a choice. You can just move into your afterlife and just be with some of the souls that you have known and just experience whatever it is that you want to experience. Because when you are in the afterlife, whatever you want to be, you are. It's quite amazing, actually. That said, some souls, after having spent quite a little while in their afterlife, they want to do something else. They're not ready to go to the next step, which is reuniting with the higher self. But they would like to be able to do something else. And at that point, they can go to those per guides and say, hey, I just need a little bit of something to do besides just playing, right? And so they will just go ahead and take on a job. The two jobs that you can do that I have seen when you have not reunited with your higher self is, 1, you can become a coordinator. And what I mean by that is, when souls arrive, there are tons of souls that arrive every second of every day based on Earth time, of course. Once souls arrive, they need to know where to go, where the guides are, what's the next step. Some of them are feeling a little overwhelmed, so do you get your coordinator of that? You get to work directly with spirit guides. You get to see if maybe some souls that arrive, they need to see a loved one to feel that they can be okay and not be completely panicked about having crossed over. Other souls are ready to just go straight into their life review with our guides. And then, so you would just point them in the right direction. That would be kind of your job. I think it can be sort of fun, right? The second job that I have seen from a soul recently, actually, is that you can actually be a healer helper. And what I mean by that is there's an incredible healing space that every soul goes to before they even go into their afterlife part. First level, they go into that healing space. That healing space needs people that help those souls get to where they're supposed to be. They lay them down on those incredible crystal tables that have tons of healing light that come through. Well, the spirit guides also help with that process, but you as a soul that becomes a healer helper, you will help the souls settle into that healing space. You will bring them in and out depending on how much healing they need. They really need some souls take way longer. It's not just a one-time shot. That's the case for your soul when you're on the other side. You will need someone with a helper to come get you. They will bring you into something called the quiet room. If you've ever been to a spa and once you are in between treatments, they put you into a quiet space and somebody comes to get you, brings you to another treatment and brings you back. That's kind of like what it is. So a healer helper can be that person that just brings you back and forth. And then there are more jobs that you can do once you have decided that you will go on and reunite with your higher self. So your higher self is the little piece of your soul that always stays behind, the piece that knows it all, the piece that has every single memory of every single life that you've ever had. It is also on this earth known as your intuition. This is what you tap into when you're tapping into your intuition. After you have played as long as you wanted to within the afterlife, you can tell your spirit guides, I think I am ready to reunite with the higher self. Once you reunite with the higher self, the thing about it is that you are closer to your next reincarnation. This is why some souls take longer in that afterlife level, knowing that once they step forward, then it's going to be a little more of an intention of reincarnating. Now, once you have done that, you get another life review. That other life review, you will compare the life that you just left with all the other lives that you've ever had, and at that point, sort of making decisions of if I reincarnate, these are some of the lessons that I would like to learn. And then you can go on and move on and just literally go to classrooms. Now, one of the jobs that a soul can have if it decides not to encounter right away is actually be part of a classroom coordinator, even a teacher sometimes, depending on how elevated your soul is. You could be the one that is there teaching, coordinating, helping souls understand what will probably serve them better in their upcoming lives. It's a job that a soul can take as well. These are 3 of them that I know. As I said, I discover things all the time within my sessions when I channel departed loved ones for my clients. It is truly fascinating what we go through once we are on the other side. Go ahead and feel free to leave me any questions that you may have. Matter Psychic Medium. I bring a more grounded approach to the spiritual world. Thanks for listening.